Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Stories from the Start virtual edition. I'm so sad we couldn't be in person together today, but I'm excited to read some stories to you virtually. Before we get started with our books, does anyone remember our welcome song? Can you sing it with me from where you are? Ready? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause my friends are your friends and your friends are my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Yay! Good job, everyone. Okay, so you can see the title of our story on my handy dandy easel here. It's called The Mitten, or in Spanish, El Guante. And I have the book right here with me, The Mitten by Jan Brett. Look at the cover and tell me what you see, or tell your parent what you see. There looks like there's a lot of different animals on there, maybe in a snowy kind of setting. What animals do you see? I see a brown bear, an owl that looks like it's flying. Can you fly? Can you flap your wings like an owl? I see a bunny rabbit. And right there in the snow, I see maybe a mitten, like the title says. We'll have to find out what happens. All right. And don't forget to come pick up your copy from the family space. And when you get it, you can write your name right here where it says this book belongs to. All right, this is The Mitten, a Ukrainian folk tale, adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett. And I love these illustrations, y'all. Okay. Once there was a boy named Nicky. He wanted mittens as white as snow. If you drop a white mitten in the snow, it will be hard to find, his grandmother told him. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens so much that Baba made them for him anyway. You can see their warm home, see a fire going. Do you like to keep warm on a cold day with a fire, or maybe just your regular heater? Look at what's going on the side over here. We've got, looks like the outline of a mitten showing us the outside world. Got some yellow flowers, another mitten on this side. When she finished knitting, Nicky put on the mittens and went out to play. It wasn't long before one mitten fell off. Uh-oh. Remember what Grandma said, that a white mitten could get lost in the snow? What do you think's gonna happen? I see something in this mitten on the side. What animal is that? A little mole found it and crawled right inside. It was just the right size, so he decided to stay. Let me find my friend the mole, or in Spanish, el topo. Here he is, a little mole. They have funny hands. I'm gonna put him right on my handy dandy easel so we can keep track of all our animals that we meet. There's Nicky running on this side. And what do you see on this side? It might be blending into the snow a little. Looks like a white animal. A rabbit came hopping by, or in Spanish, un conejo, boing, boing, boing. He wiggled in next to the mole. Now they're both inside the mitten. Who's coming next? A hedgehog wanted to get warm. In Spanish, hedgehog is un erizo. The mole and the rabbit made room for him. Uh-oh, the mitten's growing a lot bigger. Where is my hedgehog? The owl didn't want to be left out, so the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog had to move over. The little mitten was starting to get crowded. Where's my owl? In Spanish, an owl is El búho. El búho. What sound does an owl make? Do you know? Hoo, hoo. Can you make that sound? Hoo, hoo. Good job. A badger looked out of his house and saw the mitten. He climbed right in. Look at all the animals snug and warm inside the mitten, and look how big it's getting. We have one more friend joining, the badger. Or in Spanish, el tejón. Who do you see that's approaching? Ooh, an orange animal? It started to snow, so a fox pushed his way in and made himself right at home. Here's my orange fox, el zorro. Look how big that mitten is getting. It's huge. And who's coming next? Oh my gosh. Could it be? Then a big bear sniffed at the mitten, but the animals were packed in tight, but the bear didn't care. He crawled in anyway. The mitten was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, almost forgot my bear. El oso, en español. Got one more animal left. Who could it be? Then a tiny little mouse squeezed in and perched herself on the big bear's nose. Aww. In Spanish, the mouse is el ratón. And we have all our animals. What's gonna happen next? Look how big that mitten is. You can fit a whole bear inside it. There's Nikki. The mouse's whiskers tickled the bear's nose. Achoo! The bear sneezed. All the animals flew out of the mitten. There's the mouse, the fox, the owl, the bear, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the badger, and the mole. And there goes Nicky. Nicky saw his mitten sail up into the air. You all see it? From the window, Baba watched Nicky catch his mitten. See, Baba, he called to her. I have both my mittens, and Baba smiled. Oh, and on the last page we can see she looks confused that the mitten is a little stretched out from all the animals inside it. The end. That was The Mitten by Jan Brett, and here are all our animals that we saw in this book. Can you count them with me? Ready? We'll do it in English and then in Spanish. Let's start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 animals went into the mitten total. Good job, good counting. Can we do it in Spanish now? Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Muy bien. Good job counting, everyone. Okay, did you like that story? I loved that story, and I love the illustrations. Before we do our last book, we're gonna do a quick song break. Now, I chose this book, The Mitten, because it reminds me of winter, and we're in the middle of winter now. It's a little warm today, but you know, if we wish hard enough, maybe we'll get some snow this winter. So what do we like to do when we go out into the snow or the cold? We have to put on our mittens. So here's a song that you can sing while you put on your winter gear. Parents, you can help your child sing along with this song if you'd like. And it's pretty simple. It goes to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus. And we're just gonna sing it and get started. So I'm gonna start with my mittens. They're more like gloves, really, but we'll say mittens. So while I put them on, I'm gonna sing, the mittens on my hands keep me warm, keep me warm, keep me warm. The mittens on my hands keep me warm all winter long. The scarf around my neck keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The scarf around my neck keeps me warm all winter long. Let's do one more. The hat on my head keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The hat on my head keeps me warm all winter long. Good job, everybody. So we've got our mittens or our gloves, los guantes, our hat, or el gorro, and our scarf, la bufanda. Those are all the Spanish words. Thank you for singing with me. Let's go ahead and take these off. And I have one more winter book for you. Okay, again, we haven't gotten much snow this year. Whoops! But if we did, we could do one of my favorite activities to do in the snow, which is build a snowman, un hombre de nieve in Spanish. So this book is called All You Need for a Snowman. What colors do you see on this book, on the cover? I see a white snowman, of course, because snow is white. He's got his hat, his gorro on with a little red bow. Some of these children are dressed in green. It looks like green and blue and orange. I see a little dog down here too. And they're building a huge snowman. Have you ever built a snowman? Let's read this one. By Alice Schertle, illustrated by Barbara Lavalley. One small snowflake fluttering down. That's all you need for a snowman. Just one snowflake? 2 more snowflakes, 3 flakes, 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8 million more. Can you help me count the kids on this page, on these pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Plus 1 dog. Billions of snowflakes piled in a mound. Pat them and pack them and roll them around. Here's a circle, right? Our circle of snow. And that's all. One big, cold, well-rolled snowflake ball. That's all you need for a snowman. Look at this giant circle. I've never seen a snowball that big. That's all you need for a snowman. Except for a middle-sized ball and a small one. On top of that, you need a hat. A short, flat hat or a tall one. Here we've got a short, maybe blue or black hat with a ribbon. And this one is tall and rainbow colored. I like that one. Look at these kids pulling that giant middle ball. 3 hand-packed, triple-stacked balls of snow. Hat on top where a hat should go. Remember our song? That's all you need for a snowman. Except for a couple of bottle caps, round and flat. Stick them under a snowman's hat. Surprise! Snowman's eyes. That's all you need for a snowman's face. Can you point to your eyes? Where are they on your face? But what's in the middle? An empty space. That's the place where the carrot goes, if a carrot is a snowman's nose. There's the long orange carrot, la zanahoria. But what about clothes? Our snowman still needs clothes. Walnut buttons 5 in a row, belt in the middle, boots below, big wool scarf, broom to hold, mittens in case his hands get cold, earmuffs, fanny pack, something to read. That's absolutely all you need for a snowman. Whoa, look at the snowman. He's so tall we had to turn the book sideways. All right, let's see what he has on. There's his hat, his scarf, his buttons, his belt, his broom. And there's his carrot nose and his button eyes, or his bottle cap eyes. And there's all the children who are building him. Uh-oh, look in the sky again. Can you look up to the sky? What's happening? One small snowflake falling, then what's gonna happen next? Soft white snowflakes filling the sky, floating down everywhere, piling up high. Oh. And that's all you need for a snowman's friend. Aw, now we have 2 snowmen. The end. Here's the back of them making one of their snowballs. I loved that book. Did you all enjoy that book too? Well, again, it's very warm outside today, but hopefully we'll get some snow to make our own snowmen sometime this winter. Thank you all for joining me for story time today. We'll let you know what will happen with the next couple of story times, but for today, thank you for joining me virtually. I hope to see you all in the family space sometime soon. Bye.